Now the length of our sweater have become, the sides of it have become 22 and a half. This means this is a total 30-inch sweater, so 22 and a half is perfect for. I just added half inch so that when I really stitch it, join it, this half inch will just get reduced and I'll just get exactly. The arm cut size will be 8 inch. For that I'm just reducing 5. 3, 4 and 5. Rest we just knit it as it is. For that we have already allotted 12 stitches for this, that all together 12 stitches will go down. I've already allotted here, which I'm just going to use for this arm cut. Now we are at the back side of our sides of the sweater. Now it's easy, that when we really reduce this from the neat side rather than pull side. 2, 3, 4 and 5. So knit it as usual, that what we really would have just done it another normal condition. Knit the whole row. Again we are at the front of it. We have just cut this on both sides, that this is our first cut. It's a 5 on each side. Now it's a 3 on each side. 1, 2 and 3 and knit rest of it. Now we have just 5 and 3, 5. Here only 5. Now it says let's do this 3. I told you that it's easier from the back side or maybe neat side to reduce the stitches. cut it. In fact this is arm cut. Instead of reducing stitches, now knit it the whole row. Five and three, 5 and 3. So now this time we just cut only one stitch and knit it. And yes, we have also allotted all the stitches required for this pattern to move on. Otherwise, that this will just be, if we just have missed it, the 12 stitches here, we'd have just spoiled this pattern from this each side of this. That is the reason we also have to add it in the beginning. That is the reason we also have to add it in the very beginning, that before when we're really casting, we just have to add 12 stitches on each side just for the arm cut, so that our pattern on it, that on the soldier side won't get spoiled. And we're the center of this. The center pattern is comparatively bigger than the side pattern. After 5 and 3, we reduce 1 stitches from again each side of the pattern. We always cut the arm cut in the beginning, not at the end of our needle. So we have 2 more stitches to cut for this arm cut. 1 more stitch, and we have another one, last one to go with this arm cut reduction. And this is a small cable knit we have to do at the center of our pattern. End of this row, and now here we just have to cut 2 more 1 stitches. It's easy from the back side all the time, or maybe neat side. 5 3 1 1 3 times. We have come almost at the end of our this arm cutting. 5 3 1 1 2. Now we just have to cut only one time. Now this is our last cut for the arm. This is also time to join our heart or come close. We do this cable knit after 12 rows of knitting straight. Each time after 12 rows. This is our last cut for the arm. And just knit it rest of all this row as it is. Now we have completed our arm cut. You know that it's a 5 3 1 1 1 3 times. 5 3 1 1 1 3 times. Now we really knit it about 7 inch, including the 7 inch, so that at this, you know, that last, you know, that 1 inch, it's going to be, sorry, it's going to be total of 8 inch for a woman of any size, and unless this is very obvious or something like that. Normal size 8 inch arm cut is more than enough. It's very sufficient, not for the fat people, fat women. And so I'm just going to knit this much, and then when this cut, I just have to cut this neckline, you know, that neck shaping for this last 1 inch of this, you know, that after 7 inch I just have to cut this necklines. So knit it until the 7 inches of this. After this, just like this only, just you have to do this pattern follow up. Okay,